Cookbook author and recipe blogger Sallie Swor had just the right recipe in her collection for today. We've been craving some watermelon around here, and the recipe today sounds very good. There you see it right there. We're making a grilled watermelon salad. Yeah, we're talking about grilling some watermelon. As always, we love it when you're in the kitchen for it today. And this is kind of cool because it's a great recipe with especially watermelon, basically very plentiful right now.
Oh, it's wonderful right now. This is the best time of year for watermelon. It's delicious, it's sweet, it's everywhere, and it's inexpensive.
All right, super. So you're going to start us out, but actually you're going to start us out by making the dressing for this.
I'm going to start with the dressing. This is so easy. It's a cup of balsamic vinegar, and you're just going to let it reduce down with a little bit of sugar in it.
Okay.
And that's all. That's all it is. So I'm going to put a little sugar, and it takes about 10 minutes, and then go ahead and put it in the fridge, and it keeps for at least a couple of weeks after it cooks.
So you're doing this then on a low or medium heat?
A low heat.
Low heat for about 10 minutes.
On a low heat.
Okay.
And I'm using a grill pan for my grilled watermelon salad today because sometimes, Leland, it rains.
So you can't do this outside on the grill, but this is a way to do it indoors as well.
Right.
Now, what are we trying to cook this through, or are we just trying to get marks on this?
We're just trying to get the pretty grill marks, but it also has a taste difference. It makes it taste really sweet.
Oh, does it really?
A little bit of heat.
I've had some other things grilled, but I don't know that I've ever had watermelon grilled.
You're going to fall in love with it.
All right.
It's great. Well, do you want to start? I think we've got a grill pan hot.
And you've already spray painted this spray with
a little bit of cooking spray.
Okay.
Or you could wipe it with some vegetable oil, and the same on your grill. You just don't want it to stick.
Okay. All right.
And so all you're doing is putting it into grill. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, and you got nice little pie shapes here too, which can also serve as a dual presentation purpose that we'll talk about in a moment.
Yes. Yeah, and they just cook. I hope this grill pan's hot enough. They just usually cook, if the pan's hot, about a minute or two on each side, just to get the mark, because of course it is done through. And I'm going to start working on a topping over here. I like to put nuts and cheese on top of it. I like to put the watermelon on the arugula, and you could really use any nut that you want, but I just love pistachios, and it's kind of a surprise. Walnuts are great. Anything. Almonds are great. So I'm just going to do a little quick chop on these just so you don't bite into a huge big bite. And it's also pretty too, just to have that little bit of green in the pistachio, since we've cut the green off our watermelon.
Okay, super.
There we go. Okay. So while that's cooking, would you like to put some arugula down on that plate?
I can do that, yes.
This is a great time of year for arugula too, because it's growing. It's growing in my garden. You can sometimes find it fresh at the farmers markets, and it's just got such a nice little bitter taste to it.
Okay.
That it's absolutely delicious.
All right, so we'll get that like we want it.
Okay, let's see. Give that a flip and see if we're getting a mark on it.
And usually this would take about, if the grill is hot, it's going to take about a minute per side.
About a minute. Yeah. It's just barely getting there, but that's okay. It's getting that heat on it, and that's what's going to taste. That's got a little bit of a mark on it. That's what's going to taste so good.
All righty.
Okay, and I've got dressing already done over here.
And so when everything is said and done, it cooks down to right about that consistency and everything, so right?
It does, and I love using these ball jars because when you start with a cup of vinegar, you can see when I poured it in, it's reduced by about a third of a cup.
And quickly, tell me about these blue mason jars.
These blue ball jars are made, they're celebrating the 100th anniversary of ball jar glasses. And so they made a blue edition this year, and they're beautiful, pretty to put flowers in, great collector's items.
All right, fantastic. So we'll get this out, we'll put this on top of this, and then...
Yeah, you can go ahead and plate it.
All right, got a little shaved Parmesan with this.
And you're just using a vegetable peeler there. Because it's easy, it makes pretty long strips.
Okay.
And anyone, you know, it's so fun.
All right, that looks good. That's what everything looks like when it's all said and done, and you can see really those nice watermelon grill marks there. This is recipe number 5210. Online right now in the Talk of the Town recipe section at newschannel5.com. And off to the side, we've got the cookbook there, got cookbooks, and we've got the blog that you're doing, and we'll link that to our website as well.
That's right. And I did corn salad a year ago on TV with you, if you remember.
Yes.
Corn and watermelon salad.
All right, fantastic.
We love watermelon in July.
Oh, tell me about it. Great stuff there as always. We love it when you're in the kitchen, so thank you very much.
I love to be here.